Hey YouTube, how you doing? So it's Thursday night and I headed up towards where I work tomorrow, closer to where I work tomorrow. And I thought I'd check out this 24-hour gym, see what the parking would be like there, and then I could just go use the gym in the morning and shower and stuff. But I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's like a big strip mall with lots of other stores. It's really crowded right now. It's about 8:15 p.m. So I'm not sure how I feel about this location. I mean, how many people would really be going to Planet Fitness in the middle of the night? It's going to be kind of noisy until everybody clears out too. And there's a major grocery store chain here. So I thought, oh, maybe I could just blend in with their employees overnight. So I thought it was pretty smart. I actually called them and asked if they hired overnight employees for their store here. And they said, no, they don't. So that tells me that there won't be any cars here overnight. So there goes that idea. So I see a tire place across the street. You know, people would leave their car there possibly overnight for tires. I might take a little drive around. It's still early. I did see a couple apartment complexes, if I can find my way back to them. That would definitely be pretty stealth. But I wanted to stay close to this gym, so I'm going to drive around a little bit and see what there is. And I'll let you know when I find something. But before I take off, I kind of need to organize a little bit, and I didn't want to do it wherever I chose to sleep. So I think I'll just pick up a little bit and get everything in its right position. I have too much stuff in the back. I need to organize it and get it up front. So I'll do that now before I find another place. I know you're probably tired of hearing about my little battery, but it went down to 63% this morning. I didn't really give it much chance to level off. It might have gone higher. And I charged it this morning about 20 minutes while I was driving, and then tonight about 25 minutes while I was driving. And it says 87% right now. So now I don't know if that's a true 87, if it's going to go up or down. I don't know. But whatever, I know it'll definitely last me through the night if I need the electric blanket, and that's really all I care about. So I'm going to do a little organizing and then go see about maybe a better spot. And I'll talk to you when I get there. One problem I had this morning was these back doors freeze when it's, even if it's in the 30s, they freeze. They'll freeze shut. You get a little bit of moisture in there, and the gasket there, it just freezes. And it'll open just a little hair, enough to make the car think that it's open, so then it'll have the buzzing noise while I'm driving the whole time. Beep, beep, beep. Oh God, it's awful. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind this winter, that I better be prepared to not be able to open these back doors. I have some spray that's supposed to de-ice it, you know, but it didn't really work that well. So it's 8:30 now. I'm pretty well organized, so I am gonna get out of this little strip mall and see what else I can find. Well, here's a muffler shop. That might have a car. Actually, I do see a car. It does look totally dark and closed, and I see one car there. I bet I could sneak in there, no problem. The thing I gotta be concerned about is places like that might have cameras in the parking lot because people leave their car there. There's an auto service place right there. There's actually a couple cars and a box truck there, so I could do that. I'll keep going a little bit further down the road and see. I prefer to park amongst, you know, a few cars if I could, not just one. There's another auto service place. It's right next to a Dunkin' Donuts though. It's kind of funny, like the problem isn't finding a place. The problem is deciding which is the best place among many. Small ones. There's another auto service. Hey, that looks good right there. It's very dark. It has about 5 cars in it. So I think I'm going to turn around and head there. It's like a real rinky-dink one. I don't think it's gonna have cameras or anything, which doesn't matter because I'm just going to pull in and knock it out of the car anyway. There's a much darker spot over there, but I'm afraid I'll call attention to myself if I deliberately park away from these other cars. There's 3 cars here, and there's just a random car in the middle. The place I parked is not that level, but I think it'll be alright. It's level front to back, it's just not level side to side. But I won't fall out of bed, I'll lean towards the wall if anything. Well, I'm gonna scoot back there and get ready for bed, so I'll probably just talk to you in the morning. So I'm parked kind of right below a billboard here. A little bit of light. But otherwise it's just some like weeds and shrubs. And it's really just, can't really see. I don't want to put the flash on, but it's just some trees and stuff. So I'm a little bit secluded here. Although the highway is there, right there. See that car going by? It's maybe, 40 feet away or so. So hopefully it won't be too loud. One thing I need to make sure before I crawl back is that I lock all the doors from the inside here, crack both windows up here, and that I have my keys. So I'm ready to head back. Also, I need to remember that this passenger seat needs to be kind of forward a little bit, and the back of it is always a little bit reclined. I need to use the lever and make sure it's sitting straight up so I have a little bit more room for my toilet and everything when I sit on it. I was crawling back there and then I saw a guy come out of the office. I don't think he even noticed me. I saw him walk out of the office and he didn't seem to be looking over here. I should probably bring my glasses back there with me because I can't see crap without them in a distance. But I noticed there was a light on in the office there, but I figured they just left it on all night, for safety reasons. But I really don't think he noticed me. He seemed to walk across the parking lot towards the lights that you see. Either parked over there or he's just walking to wherever. So you know what? I'm not gonna leave. Most people, they really don't care what other people do, Especially, they see a minivan. Good morning. It is 5:25 a.m. on Friday. It's 22 degrees outside. It was about 30 in here when I first got up. Put the heat on. It's gone up a few degrees. I use this all night to charge my toothbrush. And I think my phone too for a little while. Yeah, until I went to bed. Let's see what it says it's on. So it says 58, but we'll see what that levels out at. Then I will probably plug it in for 30 minutes on my way to work. What I'll do is I just set a timer on my phone for 30 minutes so I don't forget to unplug it. And as somebody had commented, that not ever have it plugged in when I'm starting the vehicle, so I make sure the car's running and I plug them in and unplug it before I shut the car off too, just to be safe. So I'm gonna head to the gym and then work. Talk to you later. So this is what's a dead giveaway, that somebody's in here. I don't know if you can see all that. It's on the inside. Frost on all the windows. Well, the good thing, when I was driving out, there was other cars, and all the cars do have frost on their windows. The only difference is their frost is on the outside and mine's on the inside. But I don't really know how different that would really look, to the typical passerby. So this is the parking lot that I was originally thinking of sleeping in where I'm gonna work out. And I see a couple little lone cars over there where, near that grocery store that I called. Hold on, there's some people. But the thing is, it is 10 minutes to 6 and it's a gym. So there's all sorts of cars over here. There's probably 25, 30 cars here. But now maybe that's for that department store right there, some of them. Or maybe this is all just people getting up early to go to the gym. I'm not sure. But some of them just seem to be parked way off to the side. So I'm wondering, you know, if they were here all night or what. There is quite a few stores and some of them might have overnight help.